Hey everyone, it's Rufio. I am a streamer on the 100 Devs stream team. 100 Devs is a free full-stack JavaScript bootcamp and agency. If you're interested in learning how to code for free, you can check the links in the description below. In this stream, we worked on the Southern Paiute Talking Dictionary. I had just barely come back from a conference in which we talked about the preservation of the language and was a little raw from that. So the first hour of this is basically me crying about languages dying, and specifically this language dying, amongst other things. During the conference, I was trying to show the app to people, and I noticed that on mobile, the search results were not formatted correctly. So for the rest of the stream, we worked on fixing the UI for the mobile in SASS. Enjoy it. It's a pretty raw stream, but it was a good one. Happy Monday. Turn our little music off. Happy Monday. Happy October. How is everyone? I'm heavy sigh. Thank you. Hi Rohit, what's up? How are you? Cool. I swear I got enough sleep, but suddenly I'm feeling incredibly tired, so that's cool. Hi Fried, what's up? How are your fine mornings? I don't think that's how you say words. How is your morning this fine morning is what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say. I think only my head is showing. Let's do that. Now it's a little more than my head. Hey, Scotty. Love the emotes. Where'd you get those? You just finished your JavaScript tutorial and then you hop back again here to watch another coding live stream. Wait, so did you just stream, Rohit? Is that what you're saying? I'm happy to have you, regardless. Aw, Lark, thanks for the sub. Nice to see you. Always nice to have the gang back. So I was talking to someone and they said that if you have your neck covered, that will make you not so cold. And I wonder if that's true. So if I start wearing a fuck ton of scarves in the near future, now you know why. Oh, you're learning web dev, but you're loving it so far? Okay. Okay. Awesome. Where are you learning? Are you learning with 100 devs or something else? I almost didn't finish that word. Something else. So, this weekend I went to a conference for the Southern Paiute language. Your gran always says put on a hat if you're cold. Hat. I think I lost my only warm hat, actually. I'd have to get another one. We could try that too. I've definitely worn a hat while streaming before. Your head's too big for hats, but what about those really stretchy beanies? Yeah, the language conference. So, while we probably should introduce the project in which this is first. So, we are gathered here together today to work on this project. This is my biggest project so far, and it is an online talking dictionary for preserving the Southern Paiute language. So far, it's going pretty well. We've been working on it for a year, but you basically, if you want to look something up, you say fold or something. You can click this one, and you can hear it. Hopefully you could hear that. That's the idea. The idea is that no one knows how these words are said because there are, I learned this weekend, like 5 native speakers left. So we have it written down a lot of different places, but no one knows how to fucking read it. Hence the audio. I spent all of my college years, like not the past 4 years, but the like 2016 to 2020, I spent getting 4 hours a week of language recordings from an elder, and then for this website, chopping them up into words, sentences, and phrases. Yeah, right, Lark. Yeah. Yeah. So that is the project we are working on. I wanted to show this at this conference, right? Because I mean, it's part of the language preservation efforts. And I was trying to show it to someone on my phone. So I pulled it up on my phone, and let's see if I can look it up. I was like, you just look at the word fold. Look at this. Bruh. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? Why is this happening to me? And they couldn't see the word, so this is what we're fixing today. It's a damn shame it doesn't look better than this already. We worked on the responsiveness like 6 months ago, so I don't know what happened. Everything else works, though. So, like, look, very cute, very nice. I mean, that button doesn't work, so that's another problem, but that is what we are going to be working on today. I'm just going to say heavy sigh. Yeah, I need to vent at you. I need to like debrief. Hi, Live Healthy, what's up? Long time no see. So I went to this conference, right? And I live in Utah, okay? In the Paiute Indian tribe of Utah, there are 5 bands. So like 5 different areas. And then there is like basically another band in Nevada, but they're not in the Paiute Indian tribe of Utah, obviously. And then there are some similar languages in the Uto-Aztecan language family. And we got a bunch of elders there. We got a bunch of the people from the 5 bands and the Moapa Band of Paiutes. And then we had a bunch of university white people or people who had never learned the language, Yeah. And like we started off like, hey, we're here, we're gathered together to learn this language, to work on preserving it because we're gonna lose it soon. We gotta preserve it. And it was very like, woo, At the end of the first day, my Paiute grandma, the one who I spent like 4 hours a week recording for 4 years, she got up to show how she made winnowing baskets for like pine nut picking and cradle boards. I think it was just cradle boards actually. Anyway, so she didn't actually bring everything she needed, and so she had some extra time since she couldn't actually show how to make a cradle board. And she started like she decided to just kind of go off. And she like so with the past like the 4 years that I was there preserving this language, they made it available. The Cedar Band of Paiutes paid for her to do that and made it available for everyone in the community. Hey, High Priest, what's up? They made it available for everyone in the community to learn. And we had the person who organized the lessons, who was Paiute, they were always there. And then there was another lady that would come like quite often with her grandkids or her daughter. But besides that, we didn't really get any Paiutes. And I didn't really think about that. Um, you know, I didn't think about how lots of people could have come and they didn't. But she was up there. She's like, "We spent 4 years doing this. You all are here and you say you want to preserve this language. Where were you? Where were you when we spent 4 years doing this?" Like, and then proceeds to go off and be like, you don't want to preserve this language. You don't care about this language. If you had cared, you would have done more by now. You know? You would have taken advantage of me. I'm 80. I just turned 80 this year. And she was raised by what she calls the real Paiutes, people who, her first language was also Southern Paiute, but like they didn't speak English. So she was raised by like the real Paiutes who spoke the real Paiute, and hers is kind of like a bastardized version. She's like, and so she was like, my language, like that old Paiute is gone. And my language is going to die with me because you all haven't been taking advantage of it and you haven't been trying to preserve it. The only people who have been trying to preserve this language were these 2 white kids. And I'm one of the white kids, right? Like, I couldn't even get like Paiutes to come to this. I don't have anyone to talk to in my language, you know? And it's going to die with me. And bruh, like, whew, I'm getting emotional now, but like, ugh. It's so sad. It's so sad. You know, I cried at the conference too. That was embarrassing. I apparently just like to cry in front of people. I spent the last 2 years being depressed out of my mind, you know, and not working on this language, not learning it, not speaking it with her. I can't speak it. I can say some things, but you know, she and I can't have a conversation together. And I was the person who sat there for 4 years with her. You know? Like, what was I doing? It was my ancestors who did this. I come from the Mormon tradition, and they were the people who came in and colonized, you know, and murdered. They were the people who sent these Paiutes to boarding schools and didn't let them talk in their language. And that is the reason why this language is gone, you know? It's exactly what they planned. It's exactly what has happened. And it's so It's so sad. It's so cruel. And, I thought for some reason I could preserve it, like me single-handedly. I don't know why. Probably some amount of like white saviorism. I don't know. I wasn't trying to be a white savior. I just love language, and I love the fact that America has all these languages and these peoples, and I think it's so sad that so many are gone and so many are dying. And like her saying all of that was basically, I just realized that I failed, I didn't save the language. I barely have contributed to it, and I haven't been doing anything in the past 2 years to preserve it. And we only have so much time left because she's 80. The other elders are also really old, and once they die, it's gone. Right, drums. The thing is, I know I could have done more. I know I could have been doing more. I just haven't been doing it. And it is more than most people in the tribe have done. But, like, why haven't I been doing more? Why hasn't this dictionary come out faster? Why haven't I been studying the grammar so I could make lessons, or literally just practicing the language? So, I mean, the only person I can control is me. So, like, at least I could speak it. At least I can call her once a week and say, Mike, haduainia, kahoots, which means, hi, how are you, Grandma? You know? It just is so sad. And I've totally, like, started, like, sobbing after she said that in the meeting, and, like, in front of, like, 150 people. Like, I was on the side. Obviously, I wasn't up there. But, like, people coming up to me and being like, oh my God, what's wrong? And, like, I don't know. I think, like, I have this thing where I grew up and I just have to, like, control my feelings. Like, I can't let my feelings be expressed in front of people. Because it wasn't safe. I don't know. And I couldn't even control, like, me crying. Like, I just can't talk about it or I'll cry. As you can see, I thought I could today, because it's not, like, super fresh. It's, like, 2 days ago. But, like, can you imagine if I feel this sad? Like, how sad she feels? That she told me several times that she doesn't feel like anyone really wants to learn it, And again, that it's gonna die with her. And that was her mother language. It was the language of the people who raised her. I don't know. And so, like I said, I'm the only one who I can control, just me. Like, at least I could have been there for her. And then they're like tribal politics too. And I'm a white person. I'm not in the tribe. I am barely, like, on the cusp of understanding what's going on, and I don't think I can ever truly understand it. But, like, I defer to the people in the tribe, because it's their people, their language, their culture. But I think there's a strong possibility that, like, the talking dictionary won't work out either, because of, like, copyright and certain bands wanting access to the material but not having the other bands have access to it. And it's just like, I'm afraid of what's gonna happen there, because I genuinely think that this right here, I think that this is so important, because anyone, like any of you, could click this application right now And you could learn how to say fold in Paiute, not that you want to, but like you could. And you're all over the world. This is the way we can try and preserve this language. And I mean, I'm going to defer to what they want, but like if they choose to not have, I don't know, the audio that we used for 4 years online, I don't know. And sorry to pun it, I'm a sad girl today. Thank y'all for sitting here and watching me cry. I think this is the first time for me crying on the internet. Okay, I've been ignoring what y'all have been saying, and there've been some nice things, so let me look back and see. Sounds like a Java developer. Did the people say anything to what she said? Kind of. Like her son, who he hasn't learned a language either, but like he was there with his mom, right? He didn't have a super high opinion of a lot of the other people. Basically, she feels like people aren't putting their money where their mouth is. Like they say they want to preserve the language. They say they care, but then they don't do anything about it. They don't learn it. They don't sit with her and just try and talk with her, you know? They actually have been trying actively to preserve this language since the 70s. And there have been different sorts of, like, iterations of that, but nothing is stuck around for one reason or another. And that was another thing that, like, I hadn't thought about before, is that this has been going on for a long time. I'm not the only one trying to preserve this. There have been lots of people before me, you know? And I don't know. Spanish did the same to your tribes too. I'm really sorry about that, Ghost. I didn't write the history. No, but like my ancestors aren't going to take account, or not going to be accountable for it. Like assholes. Like they're dead. I directly benefit from the colonialism in my state, you know? Like my Paiute grandma is suffering from the effects of what my ancestors have done, and I'm benefiting from them. Like it's just like why are humans so mean sometimes, you know? Like I wish I could change something. I think the biggest thing to take away is not that I failed, but at least tried. Yeah, I mean, but trying doesn't save it, you know? Like, I tried, but you didn't know about the Paiute language before you discovered my stream, so I did something. Yeah, at least, like, all of you now kind of know, like, this language, like, what it is. And you've heard me vent today, so you know all that. Putting so much weight on myself? Yes. Yes. I've only ever done what I could do. I feel like not even. Like, I could have done more, you know? And that's why I'm beating myself up, because, like, I could have done more. I could have done more, but I haven't been prioritizing it. I almost feel like the people that try and save animals from extinction, it almost feels like no one cares from the outside. Yeah. Do I need a hug? I'm not a touchy person, but you being here means a lot. I'm a quality time person. Your grandpa speaks Spanish only, and 2 years ago you told him that you would learn to talk it to him. Now he has dementia and is no longer coherent. You feel regret, but also have forgiven yourself for not learning it. Every day you just try to do your best and hope that that's enough. Yeah. Regret's a hell of a feeling. It's like the worst, you know? We live in a fucked up world, yes. Trying doesn't save it, but sometimes it's the only energy we can give. Right. But like, I could have tried harder. I could have done more. There have been so many days where I just, like, do nothing, you know? It only takes like 15 minutes a day. I have a fuck ton of language recordings. It only takes 15 minutes a day for me to make flashcards and, you know, like, work with those. It doesn't take that much. I don't know. If you think you feel like you could have done more, but if you could have, you would have, and you didn't. 15 minutes a day could be a lot, though. One thing that, like, this conference did do is I feel like it helped realign my priorities. Like, it is important, and I've forgotten that, and I do feel, like, inspired to try now, you know, like, give her someone to talk to before she's gone. You think for most people, you can always think what you could have done in the past. At the end of the day, that doesn't get us anywhere. Today is what matters. You're right. Hold up, I gotta blow my nose. Okay. I didn't want that audio to be a thing. Right. I say that too, blood. Like, woulda, coulda, shoulda. You know, like, people like, if I would have done this, but you didn't. That's not what happened, you know? But I guess, I mean, I don't actually follow what I tell other people. Because, like, I do feel like, I think what her words did is they tapped into, like, this sort of, like, subliminal regret and guilt that I felt that I've been ignoring, and it just brought it to the forefront, you know. And I couldn't ignore it anymore. So I have to get another tissue. The other one's gross now. I can't wipe my eyes with it. Okay. Is there anything you could help me to do to help with the preservation? Maybe it's just too much for one person. I mean, it is. One of the things that I need done is I need to go through the 4 years worth of recordings, and I need to cut them up into word sentences and phrases. But the problem with that is, in order to do that, you need to know what the language sounds like. And none of you know what the language sounds like. I do, because I spent 4 years with it, right? I know that, like, I don't feel like it's something that just anyone can do, because I remember when I first started learning, like, I was like, what did you just say? And then, like, my Paiute grandma would say it again, and I'd be like, what the fuck, you know? So, like, I wish you could help with that. I don't think you can. I don't know, maybe with getting this project done, there's not that much more to go, honestly. Like, Like, I need to decide on the alphabet, and the contact form log works, and the login works. We did validation. I worked on it with Dan Can Code before the conference because I really needed to get it done. There's some UI things, like you can see how this is a problem right here, and the thing that we're supposed to be working on today before I started venting this part, that needs to be fixed, and I need to make it so these two buttons are only visible when like an administrator or someone who can edit, has like editing power, like sees them, but when the general public does not see them, you know. I don't know beyond that, you know. Need to make it night mode esque. But like the fact that you're offering means a lot, Lark. I appreciate it. You don't believe in free will, not in the sense that you don't make your own choices, but that every single choice you've made were the only ones you were ever going to make. Time only moves forward. See, I'm a compatibilist, tapping into philosophical Rufio. I believe that free will exists and that the world is determined. And you know what? Don't ask me to explain that because I can't remember. I just remember, or like, I can't remember why, but I remember learning about it in my philosophy degree in college and be like, yes. What I'm doing right now is a very good work. We could use more software devs like me. Obviously, you're a total stranger, but you're not called to be perfect. Glad that you are where you are. I appreciate that, nerd. I appreciate that. And like, I am lucky to have been exposed to this language as much as I have, you know. I'm lucky to be able to speak Spanish and Indonesian because by learning those two languages, I think I have a better ear for hearing, like, for like learning languages and for picking up and mimicking sounds correctly. So like I'm really lucky to have had the experiences that led to the acquisition of those languages, you know. And I'm lucky to have gone to university where I did and to have met her. Also, you love things like that because they help the future. Makes me feel all the guilt. Sometimes it really helps motivate you to do what you wanted from the start. I feel like you probably shouldn't be motivated by guilt, but yes. Like, I think to an extent I am as well. You know, here I am sitting here and crying about this, but hopefully today I can actually start like making and studying flashcards to help practice this. And I want to call my Paiute grandma once a week and just try and talk to her in Paiute, you know, even though like my Paiute is just absolute shit, you know. It's something. It's definitely easier looking from the outside, and for sure when someone calls you out, it feels hard, but hopefully with her saying what she did, people listen, and hopefully we'll try and do more for next time. Yeah, I hope so too. I don't know what's gonna happen there. One thing that I did realize is that, like, again, I decided that, like, I single handedly had to try and save this language, you know, to preserve it. But it's not up to me. Like, that's one thing I realized. It's not up to me. It isn't my language. It's not my people. It's not my culture. It's theirs, you know? And I will do what I can, but ultimately it's up to them whether or not it is saved or preserved and what they do for it, you know? And I'm a bit of a control freak, so it's hard for me to like relinquish control, but it's presumptuous of me to even have been like that in the first place, you know? There are certain things that are truly regrettable and sad, but outside of your control and not your fault. I don't think it's a bad idea to store and organize recordings and preserve them as an artifact as opposed to a project. Future generations can decide what to do with it. Right, right. But like right now we have native speakers. You know, we won't in 10 years. Um, And I wonder, like, if we we have a lot of the grammar actually preserved. It's just completely inaccessible in an old international phonetic alphabet. So it is possible that someone could go back and piece it together, but um, it's easier right now being like, all right, let's figure out the grammar now. Let's get the recordings we can now while we can, you know? When you're playing poker from now on, you'll say pasu up instead of fold. You know what else you can play? When you want to go, I guess poker isn't gambling, but if you want to, like, let's say it is, or if you want to go gambling, you can say, Basi huang banan, which means let's go gamble. I don't gamble, but my Paiute grandma does. Um, and so I know how to say that. Basi huang banan. So that's what you can say to your friends, and they'll be like, "What the?" Be like, "I speak Paiute." So atheistic determinism. Rufio, tú eres una muy buena persona para este mundo. Gracias. I appreciate it. I don't feel like it, but I don't know. You said there were 5 people that knew it. How do the others feel? Do they want to preserve it? How old are they? Like the 5 other elders. My Paiute grandma said that after she like went off on everyone, some of the elders came up to her and were like, "Yes, you're so right." So I know that some of them said that. A lot of them were raised by people who taught them Paiute, who spoke Paiute to them like their parents did that. But then they never used it. So if they hear it, they understand it, but they can't speak it. And they're probably in their 40s or 50s right now, or 50s, 60s. And I feel like they are also a really strong resource as well, because even just understanding it, that is a big deal, you know? So, I mean, people there said that they wanted to preserve it, that they said that they wanted to keep it going. But it's hard. It's a really hard thing to do, you know? And people have other priorities, and I don't know exactly what they're going to do. At the end of the conference, people are like, well, I'm so glad we did this, and like, we met together and we discussed our project and we can work on it going forward. And I was like, wait, what project? We didn't make any action plans. Like, it was just like a, woo, let's do it. There's no concrete action coming from this as far as I can tell. And so I'm interested to see if people will do anything, if people will come up with something. You know, will the inspiration inspire them to do something, or will it just be like a, woo, temporarily, you know? What about preserving your grandma's life in a book, or as a narrated recording of her life as a Paiute? Actually, she here, hold up. She kind of made a book. She did this with someone that I know, like a couple years ago. So this book is called Taviti Ayik Ainunamur, which means it's really good that you're saying that. But like, it goes into her childhood a little bit. And it also goes into another elder's childhood. She died in the last year or two, though, so that's sad. But she has like, it's only this thick, so it's not like super chunky, but it is something. Then another thing that came from this is that she's so discouraged about this whole thing that she just kept saying, she's like, I'm done, you know, like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I respect that, because she has been trying, or she's been putting in more work than anyone. You know, she's been called to cultural events and done classes and did the whole things with me. Um, But like, I think I could be like, hey, like we should do this, and there's a super high possibility that she will just tell me no, you know, because she has tried to do it. Fortunately, I think that would only be for like a year or two. She said she's done for now, but I don't know. I think it would be good to get some recordings of her not saying blah blah blah, blah in Paiute and then translating it. I think it would be good for just her to just go off and just speak. You hope I'm not. What am I crying about? I'm crying about the death of a language. So hopefully that isn't the sort of thing you were talking about. Hold up. Let me blow my nose again. Um, yeah. Anyway, to make you sad and angry at the same time. Thanks for doing that, Blackboard. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm angry at me. Um, I I don't know. I can't be angry at the people because again, it's not my language, it's not my culture, and what's happening with this language was planned. The death of this language was planned by my ancestors. Fuck those people. Fuck those people. That's who I'm pissed at. Like, bruh. How am I doing? Why do I look sad? Official studio. This is for Southern Paiute. I'm sad because uh I went to a conference about the Native American language we have been kind of working on this project or this channel, and it dying. So you're angry at the world. Like, how are we this way? Yeah. So much cruelty. So much lack of compassion. Wow. You know, or apathy. I don't even think it's a lack of compassion. I just think it's apathy. My headphones look bigger than my head. They are. It's a look, though. Michael Jackson's friends are hee hee. I heard that one before. I liked it. Yeah. Anyway. You need me to be in politics? The thing is, I have like very, very little emotional bandwidth. Like, trying to say what I'm trying to say without crying. Where's my tissue? I'm really trying to say this without crying. Trigger warning, suicide. Sometimes, like, Rufio, stop it. sometimes responsibility weighs so heavily on me that I'll just like casually think to myself, I just I wish I didn't have to deal with this. I wish I wasn't here to deal with this, And so, I mean, to go off of what you're saying, not making more change than I am is out of self-preservation. Anyway. It's like if it doesn't affect them, then it doesn't exist. I have a parent I used to. He died a couple years ago. Nothing lives forever, true, but it doesn't mean we can't mourn that, What happened? Language dying. If anyone is interested, here's a Native American Rights Fund that you can donate to. They work on tribal preservation and help represent Native Americans in court cases. You donate $100. Thank you for doing that, Blackboard. That's really kind of you. If someone makes you cry, that makes me sad. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to control my emotions here. I'm trying not to cry, but I think I've kind of given up at this point. I'm gonna just blow my nose. Again. Another nose blow. I promise you, I really am trying not to cry, but we're talking about some heavy topics today, like some really heavy topics, and these are things I think about all the time and don't talk to people about, so crying is fine. Crying on the live stream with 41 people is another thing, true. See, I feel like that should tell you how emotional I am about this, because I can't even control it. Like, I can normally control me crying. Right. I'm glad. I mean, it's pretty impressive that like 42 of you are here listening to me talk about this, so, and cry. So, I mean, I've been pretty sad this weekend. If I haven't been responding to you and you've been trying to message me, that's why. And eventually I'll just internalize it again and it won't come out till some other time and I'll be good again. I just wish I could talk about this without crying. I did this in front of my like all those people at the conference, and we were talking about it at my Paiute grandma's house at dinner Saturday night. And I was really quiet because like if I am trying to suppress my emotions, I just suppress all of me, and so I just don't say anything, And they noticed I was being quiet, and they're like, Rufio, like, what do you think about all this? And I was like, okay, I'll try and say stuff. And I started like just trying to say something, and like immediately I was like, I'm gonna be sobbing here in a second, and that is kind of awkward to do in a public space. People don't quite know what to do when you're crying, and so I was like, sorry, I can't say anything, and they were like, okay. And I had no intention on crying on stream today. I just wanted to vent, which I have, so. That is very succinctly summarized, Blackboard. Thank you. Anyway. We probably can do the coding thing now. I use humor to deflect hard topics and feelings. Which is why I am laughing right now. Yay. So, I showed a bunch of y'all this at the beginning of stream, but I think there are a decent amount of people who didn't see this. I was trying to show this. This is an online talking dictionary, so you can hear the way the language is spoken. And I was trying to show it to the people at the language preservation conference because that is what this is, right? But look at this on mobile. Bruh. No. Wrong. How dare that? I made this responsive, but I don't know what happened, and so that is what we need to work on. Let me share the GitHub repo if you are casually feeling like you want to look at it. There you go. For you. Okay. So we did this with SASS. And we briefly looked at that like a month ago, and my brain is not, we'll see how this works out for us. But I think it's a partial. It should be the search results page partial. Let's look at this thing a little bit. This is nice. That's fine. Also, actually, I think there's another problem. Hold up. Look at this. So I added this sentence. But it's the longest thing I've had so far. And look what happened. It broke. So that's not very good. You know how to say this? Cannot be lazy. Anyway, that's the other thing. So we got some responsiveness issues. No, wrong. I'm the lazy. Lark. With a good mood. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have a good mood for a little bit. Could you add margin to it with a media query? Yeah, that is a good thing too. We can definitely look into that. Let's look at this. Actually, I'm going to just do it in the glossary because the glossary uses the exact same code or the exact same CSS. You will read that quote every day before you start your day. Is this a 100 hours project? Yes, this is my 100 hours project. So this is what it looks like. If we shove it over to the side here, maybe we can fit everything like so. Like this. Nice. You're not lazy. Lazy people too lazy to write that they're lazy. 1,000 hours project. I actually have been tracking the amount of time I've worked on this. It's over 200 hours so far. So, yeah. One cool thing about making this though is if anyone wants to, like the code, okay, the code's not particularly good, but if anyone wanted to use the code as a boilerplate for their own talking dictionary for their language, like, fucking go for it, you know? Let's look at this motherfucker. I need chapstick. This is what happens. You take your chapstick traveling and then you don't know what happens to it. I don't know where it is. SASS. It's SASS. Mm-hmm. Little baby. I wish I could pop this out. Does anyone know if you can pop this out when you're in Firefox? Or is that only the case in that other one? The Chrome one? Hello. Where are my styles? Hello? This isn't the pop out button. This is the hover over the things and see the box model button. Oh, in the top right? Okay, wait a second. This one? Oh. Well, that was a snapshot, so that's cool. Inside the 3 dots, there's Dr. Oh! How have I not? Okay. Alright. Thank you. I swear to God I've looked for that before and did not find it. This is a good thing to learn today. Team Talent here. Yeah, I was just doing plain CSS at the beginning, Ismail. And so SASS wasn't a far cry, I guess. You're gonna be on plane to California tomorrow. Congrats! Hey, I saw your little thing on Discord that said you were moving. I thought you were moving today. Streamer knows. So, shall we expand this? Much expand. Wow. So if we look at this, we can see that I have no styling on it, so that's cool. Is this a sassy stream? I don't know. Is this a sassy stream, everyone? This was a sobbing stream until about 5 minutes ago. If you get to Sioux Falls to a hotel near the airport, well, good luck with that. Hope it all goes well for you. Itchy nose. Maybe the tailwind has made your project construction get so much faster. You wasn't good at plain CSS at all. I'm working on Tailwind and some other projects now, but this was my very, very first project. So, sobby to sassy. Yep, sassy and sad. It's okay if it doesn't. You'll only be trapped in Minnesota without an apartment. Oh yeah, no big deal. So easy, barely inconvenience. Okay, so what's up with you, baby? So if we do that, literally nothing happens. So that's cool. Why? What if we just literally take off all of these? Nothing. We found the problem. It's this fucking with shit. With shit. That, look, this is, that's the, it doesn't look great, but that's actually how it's supposed to look. Sassy seems a natural shift from sobby. Am I being sassy right now? I deflect away from my emotions with humor. Is this project open to contributions? I've been thinking about that. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, there are some things that could be done. And I could make it open source. And it might make it move faster. What do y'all think? I haven't had anyone else work on it. I'm not exactly sure the definition of open source. Anyone can use the code, though. My code is sassy? Oh? Open source means anyone can use the code? Then yes. I thought open source meant that was it open for contribution sorts of things. Which is actually what Rafala said, open to contributions. You could actually have open source and no one can use the code. Well, I would like to say to everyone that it's not great code, but please, you can definitely use it. Just means that the code can be viewed in its entirety somewhere. Yes. Okay. Yes, it is open source under that definition. And under the if you want to use the code definition. Squirrel. Okay. So, the open source definition. Maybe we should let Dark Rufio deal with that fucking width. And put on my crown. You're up to help with app with some pull requests. The thing is, I haven't made any, oh my god, itchy nose. It's back, streamer nose. Oh my god, StudyTme? Thank you for the raid. Y'all missed me sobbing for an hour. This is a good time for you to show up. Bruh. Bringing love. I appreciate that. I need some love after sobbing for an hour on stream in front of 40 people. How are y'all doing? What have you been working on today? I know you've been studying. What were you working on when you were studying? I know you've been working on stuff. Normal administration. Yeah. Yeah. We have been working on this project, which is a Native American language preservation project. We can make it big. So the idea is that this is something I've been working on for a year, but this language has like 5 speakers left. And so I have been spending the last 6 years trying to help preserve it. And there have been lots of preservation efforts in the past, but none of them have had audio, so no one knows how to read it. So the idea of this one is that you can look up a word, you can see the word, and you can hear the word. Hopefully you could hear that. If you can't, I can play it again. And so even if you don't know how this is written, if you're like, I don't even know how to say that, you can click it in here, pasuap. So that is the project I spent an hour crying about, or rather the future of the language. But I went to a conference this weekend about this language, and I was trying to show this app to people, and it wasn't even mobile responsive, even though I made it mobile responsive, and I was greatly offended by this, by having done that to myself. So you've been trying to finish the Traversy React tutorial. You're taking a break right now watching me. I never did that React tutorial, but I'm happy to have you here, Daddy Tom. Yeah, thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. Everyone, if y'all have not heard of StudyTme, which I don't know how you wouldn't have at this point, please check them out. They've got an amazing stream that you can co-work on. Really, really lovely person. So, we found out that the problem here is that I have a width set somewhere of 40 rem and it's breaking everything, and we're offended by this. So yeah, thank you all for the love and follows. I appreciate you. Man, what would it have been like if y'all had showed up while I was sobbing on camera? What would that have been like? I'd be like, what did we just jump in on? Yeah. So, if we do our little this thing, what is the thing that has the full width or whatever? I think it's the results. Got the itchy streamer nose. Where was it, y'all? It might be. Also, this is the repo of the project we are working on. The list item, it is a list item. So, on content body search results LI. Let's go look. Content body. Oh my god, itchy nose. Stop. Results LI. Here it is. It's literally right here. Motherfucker. Why did I do this to myself? Why did I do this to myself? And if we npm or nodemon, actually nodemon. Okay. So we've nodemon this, and now in theory it should. Yep. Oh, how cute. No demon. This is interesting that this hasn't done the thing where it should have done the thing. You know what I'm saying? What if we do that? Nothing. Hates us. Before we were using the glossary, but it uses the exact same styling, so I don't know. Wait a second. It's SASS. Is it running our SASS thing with Jigger? It could be cached. But also, it could be that. Oh my god. It could be that SASS isn't doing its thing, which it should be because we set up this live reload shit. I may have commented it out for various reasons, so let's check that out really quick. Live reload, connect. You know what? It's because this isn't localhost 8000. Thank you. Love that. Okay, well, I was trying to actually kind of do something like that. Okay. You have a second terminal that's compiling the SASS? Do I? Because I swear it was doing it at the same time. Shall we see? Well, fine, be right. I thought it just worked, I wish. What would code be like if it just worked? Also, I need to turn off my little dark thing. There we go. Nice. Blinding. It's going okay, Eagle. I'm emotionally drained. But how are you? What is the thing that we're doing? Oh, we're looking at our package.json. Because if we look at this, we can see the SASS thing. So we would do npm run scss. So now SASS is doing the thing. And nothing is changing. Love that for me. Love that for us. What if we do something really, like, dramatic? What if we throw a fit? Bruh. Oh, wait a second. I think there was a change. Well, I think something changed. It just didn't do everything I wanted it to do. You're almost finished with your project at work. Excited to take a long break and reset. I'm glad for you. I hope you get to take a long break and reset. I hope everyone's taking care of themselves as they do work and study and shit like that. I thought this would solve our problem. It did not. Hey, Ferrovax, what's up? So, it was our list element, remember? If we inspect specifically that, that's our UL. Here's our LI. And see, when we did this, look, how come I can do that, but it doesn't change anything when I do it in the code? Does anyone know? Mandatory day off on account of COVID. Woof. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing okay. Why is it why? Why? Look, I literally commented. Okay, stop. I literally commented both of these out. I have it set in another line of code, but it says content body search results li. Isn't this is results li? And I think it's nested in content body search, so. Thank you, everyone, for the follows. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out. It's not under my media query? Bruh, you're totally right. You're right. Okay. This is why I code on stream in front of people, because they can tell me what's happening with my own code. It would be in a media query. Yes. Aquí está. Okay. Okay. It looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Like, weirdly spaced out. Word search. Glossary. Hell yeah, 5th try. You're right. Does this look weird being this thin?
Wow, 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 wow.
Wow, 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 wow. Chat driven development and action. This does look okay. I feel like this should be wider. I think it looks weird. Setting it to auto. Garlic. A bad rat.
Catch me outside. How about that?
How about that? Did it? I wasn't looking. Does it look better now? I can't tell. I guess I could just. It looks great. Thank you. So nice to me. I feel like this should be centered, but I'm nitpicking at this point. Maybe.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Looks fresh, like after refresh. Could you align items start? Wouldn't that put it over here? I would like it to do that a little bit more. What if we do one rem margin? Hello? Baby? God, things keep changing. I can't tell what they are. Hey, Xenomorph, what's up? Use percent. I hear percent that... Okay. I hear percent is not... People don't like that. Bruh.
Wow, 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 wow.
Line height 2 rem. Oh, I liked it better before. What about 1.7? With 50 viewport width, making it narrow. Where do I have that? It's at the top, huh? I haven't worked on it up here. Viewport width. There it is. No results, my ass. Oh, it's because I spelled it wrong. That's for when it's 7:30. We could... I don't know what it's doing up there, but we could do something like... Oh, well, we put width auto. What if we do something really dramatic? It certainly did, yes. The drama. That's what we're here for. Okay. I don't hate that. I thought we hated viewport width. Do we not hate viewport width? What a perfect series of words to be working on. I didn't think about that. Yeah, you cannot be lazy, all of you. Margin auto, that's a good idea. Bruh, she clicked it. Did it do anything? Did it do? That is a good question. Huh? Eagle, can't you see? We've read this. We could say, you cannot be lazy, all of you, and then fold it. Should we say it? Kachamuroroi naramwavamwa manokos oveakun basuayak. What is pushing everything over to the right? That's a good question. The UL something. God, I don't know. I don't see anything here. Sounds like Valerian. Valerian. Yeah, Valerian, yeah. I just watched the first episode of the Dragon One show yesterday. That's interesting. Like, I liked it, but woof. Don't itch your nose. There's like no fucking UL even in here. What the hell? Yeah, I was trying not to watch it because I was gonna watch it with my sister, but she doesn't even live with me, so I stopped. Yeah. You know what we say on my channel when we get itchy noses? Squirrel. Squirrel. It's totally streamer nose. It's a thing. But like, what the hell? The UL has this styling. It's not here. It's not even here. I kind of want, like, I don't mind this, but I'd want it to be here too. So what if we said li We could say UL, and we could say margin right. I don't even know what the other one is, 1 rem. It's not the same amount. 2 rem. But this is bigger than that is. You see with the little line? Okay, I like that. I don't like this. This is making me mad. So what is it doing with its life? This is interesting. Content body search. Padding 5 rem. That wasn't bad. I kind of only want to get, like, put some space here on the top, honestly. What if we did, like, you know, I kind of wonder, wait a second, what if we make this, like, not in the mobile? Does it look weird? No, not really, actually. Yeah, exactly, Daddy's home. Yeah. We could see though if we do padding, not padding. Oh, padding top. We could do like 2. So it would be nice if this spacage on the UL was also on this thing. So maybe just on the content body search as a whole, as opposed to just the UL. Did I like how much that was spaced? Yeah, I guess. It's crazy to see the progress I've made in just a few months. Does it seem like a lot? That's good to hear. So we actually are going to take this off of here, and we're going to say content body search, blah, blah, blah. And then we got to get rid of a bunch of the shit that's happening here. And then I think everything here should be inside of this one thing. Here we go. Drumroll. Oh my god, it looks exactly the same. What the hell? Bruh. Why would it do that? So the content body search didn't get the... We changed the UL. Oh, you know what? That was in small version. Damn it, Rufio. Okay. Mistakes are made by me. I made the mistakes. Okay, wait a second. So we would put it at the top, actually. Okay, we just want this, basically. Okay. Bruh. Pace at which I solve the problems way faster? Well, that's good to hear. It's hard to see it yourself, I feel like, but... Did I say padding right? Fucking bet. Margin right. Okay. Where is this UL getting its shit? You? Hello? Okay. UL. ¿Quién sabe? Not me. I don't know. We'll leave that there. And then we'll say, oops, margin left. But was that the same? So the UL styling must be somewhere else because it's still here and it's pushing everything over. I guess I don't have to do it to the whole content body. I could just do it to this one button. But wouldn't it make sense if it was just like an all-in-one sort of thing? Have I reset all the margins? No. I've not. There's this margin. We have 2 RAM. We may have set that today. Should we see? I think that made it less spaced out. I know something changed and I didn't quite understand what it was. Well, the thing is, I don't want all the margins to be like that, necessarily, I guess. Unless, I don't know. This is specifically for this page. I guess we could try it. But I feel like that's gonna break a fuck ton of stuff. Like if we look at my style, you can see that I do have margin and padding is 0. And that should be applied to everything. Which is basically what you said, right, Patch? What if we say UL? Nice. Nav UL, but that's for specifically the nav bar. Huh. I'm not sure. Because if we look at it and we say inspecty, we have margin is yellow, right? And padding is purple. So it's padding somewhere. Squirrel. Padding on the UL. That's our Li. Where would it be? We do some scrolly. All I ever wanted was to scrolly. Okay, it's not here, so that's cool. Love that. What if we say... Alright, thanks for hanging out. Good luck with the rest of that video. UL. Padding. None. I didn't do anything. I'm mad. So if we do this thing, we've clicked on it, right? And it... This is literally just the results section. Where is the styling? Kind of like that, actually. Or does it look weird? It might actually look better with how it was before. And maybe the top button looks kind of weird, maybe. All I ever wanted was a roly. Margin right, margin left, 3. 3 is the number to which thou shalt count, and the number of the count... Okay. The number of the counting shall be 3. Okay, well, that's not bad. But once we do this, it looks weird. So let's change that. Still got that space edge. But we could get rid of the content body margin left. So we could say 0 to rem 0 0. And we can go do. Bruh. I love front end. So that's when I click it over here. Maybe I have to specifically do the margin left. Which seems a little silly to me. CRM. Hey, Alvy, what's up? Did it do the thing? No, it didn't do the thing. Hey, Bull, what's up? Why didn't it do the thing? Because this is content body search, right? Content body search. I didn't know you could do that. I've just learned this. Clicking this button thing. Hey, Jim, what's up? Why wouldn't this be grabbing it? Why? What if we say 5 rem? See if it's doing literally. Okay, mistakes were made on my part. Literally anything is what I was trying to say. It does not appear to be doing literally anything. So there's this one, right? And do that. But it still says, sir. It's still getting the styling from number 2. So this media screen is not overriding this. I wonder why. Hello? Min width? Would that change? Wait. Why would I do min width? Because I'm trying to get rid of this padding right here that comes from the OG coding stuffs. I just spilled water all over my shirt. Love that. So to get rid of stuff from UL, it says UL-OL padding. I don't think I have an ID on it. Actually, no, I don't have an ID on it, just classes. So you said UL-OL. Well, that was a mistake on my part, wasn't it? Could I do OL like this in SASS? Oh my god, I broke everything. Wow, 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 wow. Oh. Why not? Glossary. I think it may have done it. It did. Wow, 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 wow. How do we feel about how this looks now that though now that that's gone? Why are you sorry? No, you're fine. I'm curious though. I need to not click on a link. Hello? Okay. What if we take it up here? Back button. LI. Please scroll down. Alright, good luck, Blackboard. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, it automatically did it for me. How nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that looks better already. I wonder if we do that trick to, Is that French? Wait, what? Here. Say 0. Texting the website? No, this is Southern Paiute. Oh dear God, it worked in the worst way. What is happening here? Well, I've broken everything, apparently. What if? Min width. Bruh, I don't know. Control Z. I don't know if we want to Control Z though. Maybe we do. I don't know. That did literally nothing. So I'm glad to see that. Alright, maybe we will Control Z. Wow, Lark. That's very nice of you. Thank you for the gifted subs. Welcome back. Back with a bang. Where can you learn React.js? There's the Scrimba course. That's where I partially started learning it. I think if I can get you the link, hold up. Here. This is how I would do it. Oops. If anyone else has any suggestions, let Lokendo know. Put zero padding and margin on the body. Only gets rid of body. Star margin. Zero padding. Border sizing. Border box. Resets everything. I mean, I don't know. Do I want to be resetting everything though? Suppose I could. I just have to hella don't do it, just saying that's all. Okay. So we're just trying to make this fit back in here again. And trying to figure out why the fuck nothing is working here. Love it for us. You might break it. Probably will. Probably. Yeah, the beta docs I hear are better, Dumpster. Have you checked those ones out? Why is nothing happening? And if we do this, back. there is like okay, we're back here. Now what we were trying to do before everything broke, and I don't exactly know what happened, was get rid of this margin. Yeah, but like Bull said, I hear that they're just better in general. I didn't know in great detail, but solve it with your presence. Hang out all the time. Although you do, so I appreciate that. I have not game architect. I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about there. Yeah, so at the very beginning here, we've got margin left 3 rem, but when we changed that in ARM, this here, it didn't do anything. Wow. Manocos. And we're trying to figure out why this is not working, because it isn't, in fact, working. Content body results. Okay. But if we say 0, I'm pretty sure something happens. I think I remember something happening. Nothing happens. They finally explain use effect in detail. The original React docs and use effect is the most garbage explanation ever. Love it. Or don't. I definitely am good at reading documentation, so. Yeah, so why wouldn't this be working? That's a good question. Definitely getting a higher job because I'm a very hardworking woman. I mean, I'm just, I don't know. I don't know. My personal imposter syndrome is kicking in. Yeah, tech, you're right, but then I swear, like, I will, like, change, I don't know. We could do that, I guess. If we look at it, hello? If we look at it, okay, and we do some inspecty, and we click this, and then we can say, just stay glowing, my love. See, this is the thing that I'm unclicking already. That's what I was trying to do here. Like, isn't that exactly the same? Why would it be working in one and not the other? Just make the site pure HTML. Yes. I'm thinking, fuck yes, to be precise. Actually, I think we could break everything and have it look just like that, right? Wait a second, let's see. Did we not? Oh. Well, oh, you know what? Prettier was like, actually, no. Am I in the right viewport size? Yeah, so the max width of this is 450 and this is 381 up here. So, yes. So I know where we're getting it. We're getting it from that first line. And this is what this is saying to us. It's saying we're still applying that styling from the first line, which means that it is not getting overwritten here. And I don't know why. I don't know why. It's line 2, so it's this one, right? Content body search, right? But say content body search here as well. So I don't know. Oh my god, it's the third? I thought it was the second. Surprise, shorty! It's the future. It's because I'm using max width instead of min width. You know, somebody told me to use max width and not min width or something. I don't know. Or no, actually, they told me to use the opposite. Why would that? Well, so, right. The thing is, this was my first project, okay? And I didn't know super how to do that. And so I did desktop first. But that's going to break everything if I change it. I know it's the approach, but the point is that when I was a baby coder, I did not do that, and that is what we are still running on here. Woohoo, progress, sort of, if we can just figure out what's happening with this one. Or why it's not happening, I would say. If I started this project again today, I would do it a lot differently, but, like, I don't know. I think it's pretty decent for a baby project. Yeah, I think it does. Wait a second. Scroll, motherfucker. I'm pretty sure it does. Ah, no, I just broke everything. Love that. Anyway, I think it does stuff. So. It does look different, in fact. In fact, yes. In fact, it just broke everything forever. Or not. Hey, Ron, thanks for the gifted sub. That's very nice of you. Okay. Una pregunta. ¿Cuándo voy a activar la extensión debugger for Chrome en Visual Studio Code? No me sale esta extensión, está en desuso. No me sale este mensaje, esta extensión está en desuso. Use la extensión JavaScript Debugger en su lugar. Es que nunca he utilizado el extensión Debugger for Chrome en Visual Studio Code. Solo en el browser. Entonces no sé si puedo resolver el problema porque no sé cuál es la respuesta. It's hard to take a break from 100 devs for personal reasons, but you're getting back into the swing. Is Leanne no longer uploading VODs to YouTube? I'm not sure. Does anyone know? Hey, Born, what's up? Did we activate Spanish, Rufio? We had someone in the chat who hopped in and was asking about a extension for Chrome debugger. Is this React? No. No, it's just plain HTML and then SASS. What I'll do is forget about media queries for now. And only do non-media queries to start as mobile first. I don't want to redo everything. I don't want to redo everything. We almost fixed it. You know, we only have this one thing left, I feel like. Maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe it's fine. Maybe we just will try and put a little space here and then we'll be happy with our lives. Is that media query being used? Yeah. I mean, if we look at this, if we comment that out, I'm pretty sure it's being used because we've been changing stuff and stuff has been changing. So look, it changed. Not exactly sure what changed, but it did, or how it changed. Or if we do width 20 rem and we comment that out. Everything is slow. See? So it's doing stuff. It's just not doing all the stuff we want it to do. We've been changing stuff and stuff isn't changing. The circle of software development. True. But only some stuff, in fact. Love it. We don't actually need a fuck ton of this. Do some cleanup. See if anything broke when I did that. Hope not. I swear it like changes, but I can never tell like how much exactly has changed, you know? We could say margin right to rem. Oh, I never clicked this one. How does width on LI work? I don't know. But it does. We could put width on, mistakes remain. We could try and put width on results. See what happens then. Oops. I don't like that. So why is it that it is doing stuff? I've always been really bad at some of the fundamentals here, like block, inline. Have I ever understood what those meant? Absolutely not. But clearly it is doing something, as you see. So where's this spacing even coming from here? Cause why would it all be shoved in the middle here? Oh. I mean, if we were undoing everything like that, that wouldn't quite. So did we not like the thing I was doing before? On section, I have left margin and padding. On this one, well, right. I know I have that. But what about this space right here? Because we got that one, right? Like, where's this space coming from? And we're not allowed to actually put this one here. We don't like that. Because I liked it. The arrow's moving the other section? Rude. Why? Because I know it's this, right? I was doing stuff on this, but nothing was happening. But I can do it again. Unless it was, yeah. Can I show the HTML? I'm going to slowly scroll through. How is that? So what's up? Not much, just trying to get this to work. So you're saying, I think it was padding. It might have been margin. I take it back, it was margin. It did nothing. What display is it? That's all I say, so I don't think it's anything. So it's flex. Yeah, it's flex. Right, I added the margin left 3 rem, but I wanted it for briefly. Like there was a reason I put that on. I didn't want this so close to the edge. That's what was up. Though it does look a little odd now, doesn't it? So media query should override that, but it's not. Wow, wow, wow. That did shit. Much envy, wow, born. But didn't we like it being in the middle? Where's content body anyway? Because we have content body search. Maybe I just never... Oh, you know what? It's literally the same one. Except this one is somewhere else as well. Hi. So I think it was from here. Maybe. Good lord. Do be a lot of those, huh? Why is this? Ah, that is the compiled CSS. I was like, what is this doing with its life? It is compiling, to be exact. Is that one? The contact form. Here it is. This is on the home page. So it needs all of that in the way that, like, I guess it needs it for the home page. Hey, Zachap. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, everyone. What were y'all doing today? A sassy pear walking emote. Ooh, I like your little spinny. I like it. I like the spinny yin yang. Welcome, everyone. My name is Rufio. I don't think I've seen y'all before, so yeah. What were y'all doing today? We are working on a Native American online talking dictionary. It's a project I've been working on for a year. We'll do the thing where we show what it is. Here we say. So the idea is that there have been many attempts to preserve the language, but none of them have had audio. So this makes it so that even if you don't know what it is that you're reading, you're like, I don't know how to say that. You can click it and you can hear it. And then you don't know how it's pronounced. Or you don't need to worry about how it's spelled, I should say. These are some exciting emotes. You broadly cover educational stuff and leftist politics. Saw the language dictionary thing seemed interesting. Oh. educational stuff and leftist politics. Interesting. Zachap. You know what? Apparently, Twitch added a thing where, like, it made it so we could shout people out more. How do they do that? Does anyone know how that works? Please check Zach out, though, y'all. They deserve all the loves and the follows. I don't see where the shout out thing would be, though. Where would it be? / Okay, we tried. Oh, no, I didn't like it. Wait, I think it's / shout out. Oh, we learned. Yeah, everyone give Zach a follow. Oh, wow. Yeah, I saw that new thing and I was like, ooh, that seems useful. And then I forgot it existed until now, so that's cool. Ooh. Hi, Vanilla. Wait, so Zach, do you do coding or just like more like what type of education sort of thing? Things. Then it gives you a thing in your activity log where you'd normally see follows and such. Ooh. It's actually a really good feature, I feel like. I'm glad that they did that. But for everyone who doesn't know me, I'm Rufio. I am a streamer for the 100 Dev stream team, and 100 Devs is a free online JavaScript bootcamp and agency. You can follow the online classes if you do ! 100 Devs, or join the Discord community if you do ! Discord. And like I said, we're working on this project. It's not fully responsive and mobile, and so that is what we were trying to work on. Like this. So, the problem was when we did this, of course it looks fantastic now because we've been working on it, but it didn't look fantastic, and I'm pretty sure we still have some problems, yeah. No code, society, and environment sort of stuff, as well as deep theory based on philosophy. Ooh, cool. I was a philosophy major in college. How I nail that spiel every time. Aw, shucks. It's almost as good as soil. Have you guys been looking at soil? I'll have to stop by. I don't think I've ever really watched anything on Twitch that wasn't coding, so. Soil is life. All right. Strong feelings about soil, I see. You have a compost emote? I love it. Yeah. Y'all missed the first hour of me doing this today. I was crying about how this language was dying. There are 5 speakers left. And they're probably all going to be gone in the next 10 years. I am actually legitimately sad about this, but I already cried about it today. Zach would love to learn some basic OBS scripting so he can update the movements via some animations based on the number of subs, bits, donos. That is very fancy. I do not know how to do that, but nor did I know you could do that, so. Sometimes, so I'm relatively new to coding. We do web development, as you can see here. But sometimes I'm like there's so many things you can do with coding, and I have not gotten there yet. Were you really tech? Hey, Demo, what's up? Does anyone know how to do basic OBS scripting in Lua here? That could help Zachap out. He doesn't realize he wants to learn that, but I think he does. Lol. Know some basic Lua? Okay. You've been self-teaching programming the last year. You've discovered Lisp and you're in love. I don't know what Lisp is. You're not invisible, Born. We're just not quite talking about Muse. I am planning on going to that concert. I haven't talked to my mom about it yet. Sir Duke made what he set up. Tons of Lua YouTube videos for whatever that's worth. Lua's used for a lot of gaming too. I just thought, isn't Lua the Vim language? Oh, okay. Why are you learning Lisp? This is about Lua. Minecraft. Intellectual curiosity. Man, I wish I was intellectually curious. I have like only so much space for curiosity. Like, I'm curious, but I also get overwhelmed. Are you curious enough, Born, to research Lisp and Lua? Vim is so powerful. Only just messed with regex in it, but you can use it in all sorts. We did a little bit of NeoVim a couple weeks ago, and I need to do more. Okay, so Emacs. I've heard of Emacs, but also I know like jack shit. So I just don't know anything beyond that. What if we grabbed content body and we just worked on we just brought it in and we got rid of whatever it's called. What's it called? Let me say that content body. We got rid of flex. Display. Oh, I can type. Display. I don't know if we want to do block. I don't actually know how anything works, so that's cool. I don't think that did anything, so that's cool. Just go with AstroVim or LunarVim. Oh, it did some. It may have done something. See you, Born. Good luck on your drive. Hopefully you have a good road trip. Speaking of Lua, Minecraft, etc., you have a friend who runs private Minecraft and Roblox servers for all the 8 to 14-year-old gamers. He charges them like $3 a month, and the kids use mom and dad's credit card. He makes almost $2,000 a month for it. Is basically minimal server maintenance and Lua scripting. Wow. That's wild. Wait, Warren, where are you going? Hey, Dan. Welcome. I think it may have done the thing. Not sure. No, it's still doing this. Wait, are you going to the Muse and the Warning concert that you mentioned to me? So we said we didn't want to do a flex or whatever, right? Okay, it's fine. Go. Go, Bun, go. Be safe. Okay, Austin. Did the server explode on Friday? No, it didn't. I don't think. Too trust. Smoke weed every day. I don't love how this looks still. I just want this to expand that way. That's me drawing an arrow. So what I did find out, Dan, was that I was trying to show the app to everyone at the conference, and I pulled it up on my phone, and I tried to like do a search query, and it was actually, I think I actually have it open still. Look, this is what it looked like, and I was like, no. So that is what we're fixing today. So beautiful, much beautiful. Wow. Horizontal scrolls in this year. Will it let us do that actually? Oh my god, it won't. Okay, it wouldn't even let us do full scroll. I'm getting better. I am happy. What quote's that, y'all? So the li has that spacage. Li. So if we look at this, right? What is this space coming from? If going responsive, you suggest mobile first. I don't want to redo everything. I was just trying to make it responsive on this one page. Everywhere else is already responsive. And apparently I can't put width on a an li whatever it's called. An li thing. We decided we hated it. See? Even though when we did it, it looked quite good. I was a fan. Maybe. Oh my god. It did work, okay? It looked slightly different than that. I don't actually know, Zeoduke. I don't know. Twirl's prosthetic mustache. I should make a prosthetic mustache. I'm thinking yes. For those of you who don't know, Lark is quoting a story I told last week. So. What the fuck is happening here? Look, it's weird. We hate it. You get rid of the margin on this baby. Ooh, mistakes were made. Margin auto. What if we say not margin auto? It is a real prosthetic mustache. Stories can be true. What did that even fucking do, bruh? Nothing. It did nothing. Nothing. Fake mustache news. Ah. Oh. You know, I also seem to have a width on that one as well. Results with 100%. For some reason, I feel like I heard that percentages were not good anymore recently, and I'm not sure why. Hello? Nothing. Never. Never. Nobody say 0. I didn't like it doing anything anyway. Nothing is good in web dev, just an opinion according to the internet. Are we talking? You talking about margin left and right? We could say margin left. We could say margin left 15 rem. See if literally anything changes. Go big or go home. That's what I have to say about this whole thing. Smoke weed every day. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. Be safe while you're doing it, Born. Maybe the parent is controlling its width? Maybe. But who's stopping us? Yo, Dad? Go big or go home apparently triggers the Google Assistant. Really? Go big or go home. What the fuck? It totally does. That's so weird. What? Why would it go big or go home? Why would it? Oh no, it's because I said Google Assistant. Go smaller, stay home. Did this do something? I wasn't looking. Did it? I don't think so. I think it looks exactly the same. Love that for us. Yeah. The content body. The other parent. Drama. Are they divorced? I don't know if these are nested or not. It did something while I wasn't looking. Who's the parent now? Who's the child now, I should say. Nothing. 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 Nothing ever happens and I try to make it happen. I could. Oh. Well, that kind of did something, didn't it? Keep the block. Yeah, so that looks exactly the same. Mansoor, here, wait a second. Let me get that for you. So, this is what it looks like. I should voice cartoons. I didn't know you ever said that in the first place. Are you texting and driving, Born? Be safe. There you go. That's what that looks like. Okay. Oh my god, I drove home for 3.5 hours yesterday from the conference, and I passed like 4 cops. Fortunately, I was going 1 over the speed limit, and so they don't give a fuck about that. But like 4? Bruh. You know that this little line is supposed to be above the O and it's not working? That is exactly what they were doing. They were just waiting for people to fuck up. What are the other elements restricting it? Texting driving for the win. No. Wrong. Don't do that. Well, so if we do this thing, right? We could margin padding 0, 0. If we do this one, this might be, that might be the thing. Is that the thing? Parece. Content body search results li. Content body search h1 box li. Box li. Weird. All right. Hold up. Of course you did, Lark. Of course you did. So if we go back here, it was result li. Oh. Here. It was result li in the OG part. And we commented both of these things out. If you remember. Undoubtedly, dear Watson. And then we also oh my god, Rufio. So that's how this looks right now. And if okay, stop clicking, Rufio. And then if we do this, it still is not going full width. Is that not odd? Why is it only doing that? Say li. Oh yeah. Content body search results li. Content body search results li. Or h1 box li. There's one with 50. There it is. Oh. That's because of the 730 thing. On VSCode, is it extremely colorful? Because that's all I do. I do extremely colorful. Do you see this? Why is this moving? And what just happened? It's missing a curly bracket? Is that what's up? So I have to say to this problem. What the fuck? Is also what I have to say to this problem. What's happening, my love? Thank you. You just have to say my love to it, and then it loves it. So, do you remember how it was supposed to solve everything, and it didn't? What's up with that? Hmm? Oh, we did auto. Maybe we should have done something not auto. Like, 0. Or 100. I should say 100, maybe. All I ever wanted was some roly roly. Now I'm getting mad. Why isn't it working? You're right, darling. No one fit British vocab. It is trolling me. I'm laughing, but I'm secretly extremely angry. So, not angry, frustrated. Alright, we were gonna briefly look at this molarity shit. Although I do like my monokai. Molarity? Molarity? Oh, I don't really like that one. It doesn't have all the extremely exciting colors. Uh-oh. Wait, how is this different than the other one that I had? Is it just kind of the back color? Yes. I actually kind of like this one better, huh? I tried Aurora too. I don't like that one much. Tokyo tonight. Tokyo. Tokyo night. I still like mine better. I really like very bright and exciting colors. Oh, good God, no. Ow. Kanagawa? Wait, but Bull, I thought I saw you say that you didn't like the dark theme. And I'm thinking oh, but this is dark. But it's not that exciting. What was the other one? There was one dark. This one? Y'all, I hate to tell all of you, but mine is definitely better than any of these. Oh, God. Okay. You can't do pure dark, it hurts your eyes. Look, if we do monokai, well, look how many monokais there are. Well, I don't actually like some of these. Like I like that how bright these colors are. Dark soda. These are like very similar but also different, and I can't tell the differences super well. Ugh. Should we leave it this one? Oh, God. Something's very wrong with whoever made that. God, there's too much variation here. Stop. I can't handle it. Red. Oh, that's just the around thing? Well, I do like the around things. Hot dog, hopscotch. These are very simple. Why are people okay? Wait, this looks exactly like Monokai. Monokai. Am I getting pranked here? I totally am, aren't I? God, there's so many. This one has a funny name. Also is hideous. Homie. Ah. Ugh. Make it stop. Ugh. Ugh. I just had like an involuntary shudder. Anyway. Monokai's the best. So. Apparently dark Monokai is what we're going to go with now. Nice. Ever since I can change everything on my laptop to be like blackish, everything got better for me. And now whenever I get white, I'm like, you know, blinding. Here, Mixie, what's up? Even your phone is dark mode? Mine as well. I have Instagram in dark mode. I have Twitter in dark mode. And my browser in dark mode. So here learning about Vim hotkeys and VOD plugins. We were doing some SASS. We got distracted with VSCode themes, but we did NeoVim a couple weeks ago. Did I retain much of it? No, but all right, we're back. Yeah, I didn't think I fixed it. It was this one, and we didn't know what to do with it. What's the stack? I'm using just plain HTML, then I'm using SASS and Node, Express, Mongo. Inspect the parent. This one, the LI. This is all, or the UL. This is all it says for it. What's the difference between SCSS and CSS? So CSS does styling. SCSS is a compiler. So basically, when you look at this, this looks very similar to like regular CSS, but the difference is like this. So say we have content body search, okay? And we say, I don't know, it doesn't really matter, with 100%. But if we wanted to grab specifically the H1 box LI, you could say, I mean, you don't have to do the content body search, whatever it's called, but you could say the H1 box LI, and then that's grabbing that specific thing. Now you can see down here, it's all just nested. So we say, hey, The H1 box is inside the content body search, and the LI is within the H1 box that is within the content body search. So it's just like more orderly and makes it easier for you to read, like humans to read, and then the computer will compile it and change it to regular CSS for the computer to read later, if that makes sense. We also need a take a note emote for when Rufio explains things. Make one and I'll use it. I don't explain things that often, do I? Yeah. I'm surprised I was able to explain that, but I feel like that was the right explanation. Maybe. Give a week, okay. What if we say 0? What would happen? Nothing. Bet. Yes. I was just saying that, but legitimately nothing happened, so thanks. But how do we change this? SASS also has variables, nesting, mixins, functions, modules. Yeah, it has. So I haven't figured out how to use a lot of those, but like, for example, you can see in SASS, another thing about CSS is you can use like one giant CSS file, whereas these are partials. So like everything on the search results page is only the CSS for the search results page. There is one big parent page, and then you can just use the partials from that and import them into it. And then the style.css is what gets compiled. Mixins, I actually don't know much about, but. Did you know that EJS also has partials? You can see I used it in, for my nav bar. See? You like using Vite. Everybody's loving Vite nowadays. Every single person, and I always say Vite in my brain. But why? Why? Partials everywhere. Handlebars has it also. It's very practical, I feel like. It makes sense. You don't like Vite AMA. The hordes will descend upon you now. Alright, Remixy. Out of curiosity, are you a Primogen watcher? Because Primogen fucking loves Rust. It's actually pronounced and then writes it. Yep. Mm-hmm. You don't know who that is? Do you really not? Because if you genuinely like Rust, you probably want to check them out. Also, now that we have this shout out thing, I didn't shout out fancily StudyTme earlier. They gave us a raid, and I want to use this new feature. I think it's really great. Yeah. So, give StudyTme a follow. Also, we shouted out Zachap earlier. Make sure you follow them as well. Instead of referencing every file in partials with use, you can make an index as CSS and forward rule. With every file and then use partials. Oh, really? Interesting. Prime and Theo producing toxic chatters. Please, I would like to hear more about that, Bull. Did I get rated today too? Twice, actually. Also, hi, Grad. We got rated by StudyTme, and then we got rated by Zachap. Now you're going to behave. Yeah, it's been an interesting stream today. I cried for an hour of it. We got rated by 2 people, and then this damn SASS isn't working, and I just love that for us. What's not working? Let me just heavy sigh. So you see this? We've got this one. It's supposed to be the content body search H1 box LI. And when we unclick this 50 viewport width, like this. Oh, so nice. Okay. So we try and grab that shit, okay? And it doesn't fucking work. Nothing works. 0 works. And by 0 I mean 0 doesn't work. Like, look, nothing. It just is this doesn't do the expand that way, and I just, you know. It's a TLDR, but many of them come in stream and say, why not fam? Why not tail? Why not? CSS scares you. There's something overriding the width 0. But what is it? I don't know. Inspect the element. All right. We're talking about this one, right? Or the LI. So if we look at the LI now, right? Todavía, it's still there. There is no, with 0 even, it doesn't even give a fuck. It gives 0 fucks. I don't know, Grat. I just don't understand why this, why? If we go to line 70, we can see where this happened in H1 box, in LI, in the 730 one. But I copied that. Oh, hello. See? The H1 box LI. Maybe, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's in the content body search, but I guess we could pull it out. I'm using SASS. Is that what you're asking, Grat? Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do with my life and just... Thanks for hanging out, Xenomorph. Good luck with the rest of your day. And important with, oh yes, definitely. I think I should do that. My breakpoints are not what I want them to be? No? But they work everywhere else. Oh, I love it. I love it, Lark. A parrot taking notes? Fuck yeah. Is this for the emote? Here, let's see a second one. These are beautiful. Oh, that is me watching myself. This is what I was trying to do. Hello? Oh my god, my computer. Here we go. I love it. Which one do we like more? God, AI is so cool. Oh, I can't. The worst is when something works sometimes. So it'd be way better if it didn't work at all because you would track down the issue. All right. This. Do you think this one looks better, or which one? Because I think I have them in a different order than you put them. Or are you saying this one looks better? This is a macaw. This is an Amazon. The Amazon or the macaw? If only the parrot has a prosthetic mustache. Blue pencil. Okay. We could have these next to each other so you could see. Oop. Well, I thought that would work better for me. See, now you can see both of them. Which one? One vote for blue pencil. Let's poll. We could poll. Okay. There you go. Let's see. What do you think? We got one for the yellow pencil, one for the blue pencil. You made new ones. Dun, dun, dun. All right, we're 50-50 right now. What's this one? Different style. Here, I have to leave this up for the... All right, well, thank you, everyone. That is literally 50-50. Okay. We went for a different style, I see. Wait, those are the same. I think I like the original two better, honestly. What do we think, everyone? You could do this one, this one, this one, this one, or this one. You vote yellow pencil. Did you originally vote, though, in the emote? Or the poll, I should say. If we did another poll, would you actually didn't? Can make your own ones in the Dolly pages. Don't you have to pay for the Dolly ones? I like it. Lark feet Dolly. Well, if we zoom out very, very small, well, that's not even that small. If we squint and pretend they're really small, I can't tell which one would be better smaller. Why not both? I mean, I guess we could, but like, we only really need one note-taking app, right? The blue pencil looks better smaller. Maybe we'll do that one. Wow. I think your problem with your SASS specificity, maybe in media query you didn't add the parent selector. Okay, I'll have to check it out. Hope you feel better. You're doing great things. Thanks. Thank you for the comfort and for listening to me cry earlier. All right. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. I appreciate you. I will see you again on Thursday, and have a good next few days until I see you again. Okay?